Stuck in space, but it's alright. Floating through the void with Justin and Mike. A house in the stars, yeah, it's kinda weird. Cecil's on board, so let's shift into gear. Movies, games, all the geeky streams. We break it down in zero-G. Pixelated dreams and sci-fi screams. Welcome aboard, just tune in and see. Cosmic vagabonds light years away. Talking nerdy stuff every single day. From galaxies far to the latest craze. Grab some snacks, hit play, engage.
And welcome back, everybody out there. In the wee hours of the morning, the Cosmic Vagabonds are back
Or afternoon.
from break. Wherever you are, wherever you're driving.
Yeah, and space-time is meaningless.
It's all the void, just like in our souls.
Hey.
Cecil, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, but see, I'm actually not here right now. I'm in two places at once because I'm an AI. Remember that I am on assignment, so you have to talk to me in the activities of the day.
This guy.
Oh, you're still at that, what's that, like a retreat, like a spa or
Absolutely.
some shit?
Yep. This is your correspondent, Cecil, reporting live from the Chrysalis Canyon Cookout.
Oh,
Fire,
hey.
Smoke, and tough crinkle love, where insectoid guardians collectively announce to their offspring, "Why are you still here? It's time to grow up and get the hell out."
Well, I think it's a little more nuanced than that, you know. We want to thank them for sponsoring today's show.
Yeah, you know, I've always wanted to go to that. It sounds really fun.
It sounds pretty rad, the menu.
I don't know. Thousands of freshly molted younglings running around getting booted out tonight. It's not really all that in a bag of chips.
Cecil, clearly you don't know me.
Mike's, we all have our vices. We have our preferences. And if you prefer to have fellowship with your fellow last of the high run of the litter, that is what the Chrysalis Canyon Cookout is. It's everybody gets together. You fellowship, you have a nice meal. The beach is beautiful. You have to, by the way, PSA warning, they wanted me to say this specifically. Make sure that Tide 2 stay off the beach. Tide 2 stayed off the beach.
I hear,
Otherwise,
1 and 3 is fine, but 2 is
1 and 3 is fine.
Yeah, it's red flags. Red flags all day long on Tide 2.
You'll be dead. That's pretty much long and short.
I
of it.
really have no idea what happens at this thing. I'm just a really big fan of alliteration, so, you know, anything.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I'm there, man.
But no, thank you to our sponsor, the Chrysalis Canyon Cookout, for sponsoring today's show. Cecil is there on assignment, doing double duty. He's there observing. Well, he doesn't sound really all that impressed.
No, actually, this is a very interesting moment for me. You know, I love culture and I love, representing different perspectives. And I do believe that, we do love our kids, but, these kids, they're larval and they're insectoids. So how much love can you actually have for something that has, 10 eyes and multiple joints that go in reverse and a lot of phlegm. There's a lot of phlegm everywhere.
I mean, we try not to judge here on the Vagabond, but
We're phlegm positive.
The love is around, I get it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But hey, just respect for Cecil, like doing double duty, doing that, and plus controlling everything on the ship and making sure we don't die out here in the cosmos or run into a sun or supernova or black hole or.
Is there nothing he can't do?
As far as I know.
He's good.
Yeah.
Are you finding that you're emerging from your own chrysalis, Cecil?
No, if you've not noticed, in every episode, I am God mode naked. So it's not something that, I don't have to emerge when you're this glorious. I am so glorious to begin with that there's no emergent properties that you even can conceive of for something as beautiful as me.
You sound like you have transcended.
So I should not knit you that sweater for Christmas.
Hey, even naked people can get cold.
Okay.
And
Noted.
it's fashionable.
Noted. It's very fashionable.
3 solar cycles is how long this thing is going to be. So if you, again, are looking to break out of your shell metaphorically and physically, Chrysalis Canyon Cookout. It's going on right now. You might even run into Cecil while you're there. Thank you again. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's show.
You know what they say: be there or be dodecahedron.
Absolutely, boys. You'll find charred nectar kebabs, sizzling thorax ribs, and some questionable new delicacy called grub dogs. I'm
Oh.
not sure what that is, but it's probably not vegan.
I'd try it.
I'll give it a whirl.
Try anything once.
We'll see what it does to my system.
Yeah.
That's all right. And okay, now,
Yeah. What do we have on the slate for today? I mean,
Well-
it's been a minute.
speaking of chrysalis and moving on, evolution, springing forth, we are now springing forth from the summer. It is over.
Are we? We're springing forth from summer, and wouldn't we be falling into fall?
Summering into fall from the chrysalis of the spring.
Yeah, we'll workshop that.
Yep, that sounds like we need to get back in the lab on that. But yeah, summer is almost over. Kids are going back to school. Mike, what was the best thing you saw this summer? Movies, games, whatever.
Oh well, clearly it was Superman.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I really can't wax more poetical about it than just saying that it was the best thing I've seen in quite some time as far as a superhero movie goes.
I'm right there with you. James Gunn he just has it.
I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it when we did our breakdown of trailers of things to come, and we were both very excited about it. And I mean, we kind of figured it would deliver, and it did. So take that, everybody else.
That is a suck it to everybody else in the comic movie sphere.
That's right.
No, but honestly, it's pretty damn impressive. I mean, not only did he make a fantastic just Superman movie, like he did with Superman what, and I hate bringing this up because I don't want this to be a slight, but it's really hard to establish the entirety of a universe and make a movie about a subject or a character. Screw it, I'm just going to say it. Batman v Superman. There's so much going on in that movie, and so much of that is just kind of nonsensical, even though there are parts I enjoyed. The setting up of the Justice League with a QuickTime video does not cut it.
And here we don't even get the Justice League.
No.
We get the Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang. It's an incredibly difficult feat to pull that off, to where metahumans, they are just a thing. Like when the kaiju attacks the city, there are people who are just still driving, still walking across the street, just to avoid that so they can still go to work. Like,
this is just a jump right in. This is all the stuff that's happening. We've got all this universe that's already been built, and we're just thrown right in the middle of it. But yet everything is explained enough where you're not like, oh, this is really weird. Like, I mean,
yeah, you don't have people reacting like, oh my God, who's the guy in the chair?
we got friggin' like pocket dimensions and kaiju and like, but you know what? James Gunn is I think his one thing that he's not one thing, but one of his things that he's good at is just pulling lots of threads together into a story, and you get just enough. You get just enough backstory on all these characters, places, like things that are happening where you don't question it, where you're not taken out of the story because there's just enough to give you like, or even wanting more. You know, like Mr. Handsome, you know, driving the thing. It's like who is this dude? No idea. He's really cool. Doesn't really matter, but he's cool looking.
He's cool looking.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's a very very cool world that we're being, I would say, introduced to, because we've already been introduced to it in Creature Commandos, but just to like
yes.
see it in like, you know, live action obviously is, and I mean, not even like, I don't want to gloss over the fact that there's a whole 10% of this movie is just one scene between like Lois and Clark talking,
right?
Like it's just a talking scene in the middle of a superhero movie, but it's probably the best character development between Lois and Clark, going back to the original like the, you know,
Margot Kidder, Christopher
and
Reeve.
Like they're
absolutely,
they did the same thing. Their whole test screening was like a talking scene, and then this test, so you know, it's kind of a throwback, and I think that's really cool.
Wait a second. So,
yeah.
do we have can we talk about plot holes? Is this something that we can reference? Is this something that you absolutely do not want to talk about?
Cecil, now you've got me curious. You've seen Superman as well.
I absolutely love loved it.
Right.
I thought it was great.
What is the what? Yeah.
I thank James Gunn for the shit that he does. I mean, he's the maestro. He's the visionary. I have no doubt when he is in control of something. He is capable of. He's the only human capable of taking that dude in the blue spandex and making him a farm boy that we actually enjoy watching. Now, here's the problem.
True.
It's already been talked about. How the hell does no one notice that Superman is Superman when he puts on some glasses? I mean, that's.
Aha! But they address that in the movie.
They do.
They do address that, but still, do you actually believe how they addressed it? That is a plot hole. Still,
Well,
It's straight out of the comic book. I mean,
absolutely.
it's.
I agree. But even comic books have plot
are
holes.
you are you looking for lore around the hypno glasses?
Yes.
I think it's one of those things. I think it's one of those things where it's like, yes, you have the hypno glasses straight out of the comic, and we're just gonna mention it as like a kind of almost as a joke about the glasses and they doing the thing, and it's like we never say like specifically like but you're supposed to know, and I think that's just one of those things where it's like it's not necessarily a plot hole, it's more of a plot device to be like, look, there's stuff there's stuff that we've introduced from the comics that is like off the wall crazy that most people probably don't even know about because it happened 75 years ago. But we're going to throw it in here and you're going to accept it and you're going to like it.
So, now, okay, I again loved Superman, but now we have another plot hole.
Okay, here we go.
But this is a sort of an unsavory plot hole.
Ooh.
Oh no.
There is no
My favorite
reason
kind of hole.
Superman could actually love a human woman. And you know exactly what the problem is associated with his super strength.
Supersede?
Supersede in a way. If you were ever to decide to have carnal relations with any woman, they would not survive that interaction.
I like to think that he has control over this, much like he has control over like punching. Like he doesn't necessarily have to punch somebody's head off. He could, but he doesn't. So
yeah, but I mean, like think of it like if I were to have a metaphorical synthetic orgasm, I don't think I could control the force of that orgasm. It's not something that we're designed to do.
Could that be a Kryptonian thing?
Maybe he's had years of practice to develop the proper muscle techniques to not like shotgun somebody.
So,
Blow a hole right through their lower back. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to like get like too into it, but I'm just like,
as we go. As you can see here, anatomy-wise,
yes, I have a chart prepared for this. For this exact
my
topic.
time has come.
I knew this topic would come up. I've had this prepared for 12 years.
Exactly. So again, it's like anything else. I mean, it's all in the back of our mind. We're all thinking it. You know, we're not. You know, we're living beings. I mean, we know how people do things.
This has been a transformative cookout for you, man.
Didn't they?
I like
wait,
you waxing philosophically about Superman.
Let's take one step
nice.
back. Didn't they address this in Smallville at one point in time? Because
they did.
Because Clark was actually worried about that.
You are
They
correct.
did. You are absolutely.
He is correct. That is exactly yes.
Yeah. And
so carnal relations in Smallville, that's a deep cut.
but it turns out it worked out fine. Everything worked as it should or shouldn't. I don't know. I think it was after Lana had superpowers for a minute though, and then they figured out and like just to make sure that things were gonna happen. But then like they tried after her, and like there's a whole thing behind that. I don't know.
There's a whole thing.
It was a long time ago. I can't remember the specifics.
2000
but
and
I can tell you exactly
whenever.
which episode and time. No, I can't.
I was like, wow.
No. Let me refer to this chart.
Refer to the Smallville chart, please.
This is the timeline of events.
This PowerPoint is extensive.
So, but here's the other problem with the Superman sperm problem.
Yeah.
Because this is also what they addressed in Smallville. So, not only does he have super strength,
Mm-hmm.
okay, his sperm is going to be super powerful, which means one of the concerns they had if he were to ejaculate that it would just basically chew up whoever he was with, because sperm uses uses a specific
With this,
enzyme to break down the zonapalooza on the egg. You guys should know that. You're human.
yeah,
Potentially, or
would it have to be
or
exposed
wait,
to yellow
wait,
sun?
Impotentially. Been waiting 12 years for that joke.
So, okay, we solved that one.
So we figured.
So we figured it out.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We figured it out. But
I think we've exhausted all the scenarios.
scenarios here. But I do. Yeah, no, Superman. James Gunn does a masterful job. I mean, we all know that he has a talent for taking characters that you really don't know very well, unless you are really deep into like whatever universe it is, DC or Marvel,
But
whatever.
even like Suicide Squad and stuff, it's like you're bringing out like C tier, D tier people, and you're
Like,
like,
who
and-
knew about King Shark?
Right.
In a casual audience, like
Right, yeah,
very few people would have been like, "There's a shark in these movies," and you'd be like, "Yes." And he's anthropomorphic, and
and his
eats
name is
people.
King Shark,
His
and
name is King
he's
Shark.
also Sylvester Stallone.
And
They're the same person.
You're the same person. Or Polka Dot Man. Like, you don't know who these
Dude, I
characters
know.
are, but
He's got so many dots.
so many dots. Given great arcs, and they really stand out in these movies. And like Polka Dot Man was like my favorite character in Suicide Squad, which I thought was fantastic. But like, it's a credit that like that is a talent to have when you are juggling that many characters, and everybody has a hero moment. Everybody has like. It's like a magic trick when you watch.
That's why
when you
that's
watch
why
the movie,
the Guardians
honestly.
the Guardians movie is like if you put all three Guardians of the Galaxy movies, like those are like my three favorite trilogy. Like
That's the best Marvel trilogy for me.
yeah, like
for sure.
I mean obviously like Endgame and whatever Infinity War, those are cool and everything, but
Oh yeah.
you take those three movies and just the arc you get from all the characters and like the world building, like outside of the like, remember we got Guardians and it's like that was like the first movie where it's like outside the normal like MCU is based
Oh,
on
yeah.
like here's Earth and it's like now we're in this like expansive universe of stuff and like here's all this stuff happening.
I
It's
mean,
like
they threw out the Infinity Stone in that movie.
yeah.
Where you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
And you're like, oh, wait a minute.
oh, dude, okay, I guess we're jumping right into this. Which, again, that's a brilliant move that James Gunn.
By the
he
way-
didn't invent the Infinity Stone.
By the
but
way, I want to let you know, Cecil yells at you when you get too loud.
I am so sorry, Cecil.
Sorry, it's sensitive. I'm sensitive. I mean, my
You're real raw emotionally right now. I
It happens.
Sorry.
I've seen too many naked thoraxes for.
Oh man, I need that T-shirt. I've seen too many naked thoraxes.
but ultimately,
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. The
Oh,
naked,
man.
the naked thorax.
Seuss After Dark. Let's
Seuss
go.
After Dark, the naked thorax.
The naked thorax. Oh, what have we done?
I don't know.
But so yeah, Superman's great. That was I had all the hopes. Wonderful, wonderful movie. The rest of the DCU, man, I gotta say, Peacemaker season 2, I think is that's the next. Along
So,
then,
yeah,
Creature
I need-
Commandos is going to be right after that.
need to
in
catch up. So
March?
season 2 of Peacemaker just debuted the first episode, correct?
Yes.
I believe. Yes. Cecil,
episode down.
you watched the first episode. We have not. I need to think what else. So we got Supergirl coming up.
Don't we get Creature Commandos in
The-
the spring next year, or
Yeah,
is there
and-
is there a date on that?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure myself.
I need to see a slate. That's the one thing I do miss about like the Marvel things is like, here's our slate of movies coming out for the next 700 years, and you're like, oh, cool.
It Downey's
I
like,
get
oh
it.
god,
Yeah.
no,
I
doing
get it.
this till I'm 90.
Can you remind me what your names are? Because the juice is starting to kick in down here.
Justin, I'm the one that you yell at constantly for not cleaning the coils that corrode, for the hard drive.
The Justin.
Yeah, with that level of disdain too. Yeah,
They call me, my friends call me Robert De Niro, but everybody else calls me Mike.
I've called him Clint
Eastwood? Yeah.
Eastwood,
That's-
yes.
from
that's-
time to
that's
time.
Also,
Us, yes.
yeah, it's
Michael.
easy to
Michael is a strong name.
easy to make that you know.
If you've seen him with a
mistake
45 Magnum, indistinguishable.
Yeah, I get a little grizzled. feel like I don't
Are
know.
you feeling lucky?
Well,
But well, do you?
Do you feel lucky?
DCU. Sorry.
talk about getting off the rails.
Off the rails real fast. So DCU,
Wow, yeah.
we've got Creature Commandos is going to be sometime next year in 26. Cinematically, we've got Supergirl, based on the World of Tomorrow run, which comes out
Yes.
July, pretty much right around the same date as when Superman dropped this year.
Right.
Next year, and then I believe it's come Halloween, basically in the fall, we've got Clayface.
Which is like, I'm
I'm
so
s-
excited for that. Like,
I am so curious. I can't wait to see. I think Clayface is going to be the one. I just only want to see one trailer. The one where I see one trailer and then I'm done, because
I think it's
There-
gonna. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
I think it's going to. I was gonna say cement, but it's adjacent to. Just like the bizarreness of things that we can get, like with James Gunn heading up these properties with like the DCU,
Certainly.
and like doing a like I would call it like a film noir, but like a gritty kind of
it's a character study of a villain.
character study of a villain. Yeah, like
Which is hell yeah.
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea which directions to go, but like it.
I mean,
seems like it'll be
The rumor mill is
neat.
neato indeed.
It'll be neat.
Rumor mill's swirling. Everyone's assuming that this is going to be our first appearance of Batman. So at some point in the film, in live action anyway.
I was gonna
'Cause
say
his first
technically our first appearance of Batman was in
Creature
Creature Commandos. Yeah.
Dr. Phosphorus's
Yeah.
his standalone episode.
Did you hear James Gunn about that episode when he like the animators
Oh, yeah.
first showed him the thing and he's like, no, there's too much detail. He's like, we don't want it, like tone it down. Like we just want like, and they came back and he's like, no, we want just like more just
Less.
shadow, just silhouette shadow, and that's what they finally got. It's like, okay, yeah, that could be anything. I mean, obviously it's Batman. But
It's out. Yeah. But and also that's another choice that Gunn makes with the DCU, which I think is really interesting and something. And again, this I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Marvel. I'm really not. But it's a.
don't get me wrong. Like I love Marvel stuff.
Marvel's
but
great, but like the fact that I mean, it is a definitive like yes, you are going to see characters from the cartoon, DCU, in live action. Like they're going to be there at a certain point. I mean, we already have that technically with Rick Flag,
Yeah.
Senior,
Right.
Creature Commandos, and then he's in Superman, which I think is like freaking. That's amazing to me. That like our first appearance of Batman in this universe that is going to include a standalone film is in an animated series.
Yeah. Like imagine if Marvel said like, you know what, we're gonna make the animated X-Men.
97. Oh,
The 97
God.
X-Men are now gonna be in the MCU, and it's just like,
dude, let's go.
it's kind of like that, but
like let's get after it. Like why not?
right.
Like imagine if they did an animated Ghost Rider television show. And then they were like, yeah, this Ghost Rider is also going to be in live action MCU. The fans would freak out. I love Ghost. I would freak out. That would be amazing. But
Ghost Rider or Ghost Writer, because there was that show with the thing with Ghost
Crossover?
Rider. You know, it wrote stuff. Ghost Rider.
the whip like points out the words in
Yeah.
a sentence.
Oh yes, childhood.
Oh my God, that's the crossover.
Okay. I digress.
Oh no, Mike, don't ever digress. That was awesome.
No digress.
that was amazing. Because now I just see Ghost Rider teaching kids to read with a chain whip on fire.
Yeah. Like,
But I think the DCU is going to be super, super special, specifically because there really is a strong personality. There's an idea, there's a foundation. Like it just really seems like he really has an idea of where he's going to take
Well,
this. I
it
mean, the
feels
Gods
like-
and Monsters, he really is leaning all the way into
yeah,
it.
it,
and I think
it feels
that's
like our
freaking-
our
it's
early
nice.
days of Marvel, like when we like,
Yeah.
but a little bit more like coherent, because you had Iron Man, which ended up being a hit, and they were like, oh, we're gonna make a shit ton of money, so let's come up with a plan. But now it's like, well, we
Incredible Hulk.
and now we know we're gonna make a shit ton of money, so let's have a plan ahead of time, which is probably what they should have done the first time around, but they
Yeah.
didn't. So let's round two. Here we go.
Round two.
Fight.
But I'm excited. So of all the things we know about the DCU that's coming, For me, Clayface, that's Supergirl's gonna be awesome. I have no doubts.
Yeah.
Because Lobo's gonna be we're getting live action Lobo. Like, let's go. Clayface, that to me is the one that I cannot wait to see a teaser, and then nothing else. I want to see that. That's my most anticipated of future DCU stuff. What about you? What are you feeling like? What's out of what we know so far? What do you
Well,
want to see?
I'm curious. I'm not to like belabor any of this because I know we have to move on, but I don't want to. I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with Pattinson's Batman. Like,
Oh yeah, the Reeves verse.
yeah, like, because I know at some point in time they were talking about like actually making that part of James Gunn's DCU, but because it came out like, I mean, there's a way to do it because they obviously they delayed the movie more to write it better. I don't know, but
Better. We need a better Batman now.
So I don't know. Like that's the only thing that interests me. Like, again, I don't necessarily want two different Batmans out there. Like we're gonna get like that Batman movie, and then the next year get like Batman introduced in something else, and that's kind of confusing. Like that's what we're trying to get away from confusing stuff. So you either have to like make that happen, or like I don't know. It seems like you kind of have to make it happen at this point just to like make it make sense. Mm-hmm. But that's the only
really
thing. That's my only like big concern.
Yeah.
So I'm a little confused. Where are we right now? What are we talking about?
DCU. Cecil.
No, I get this.
Yeah.
I get this.
Yeah.
But Mike went on a digression.
Yeah.
And the
Which I
digression
do.
was related to Clayface from Justin.
Yeah. That's me.
And so I agree with Justin, absolutely. That
Of course you do.
we don't need a whole buffet for Clayface. We just need that one teaser, and I'm all in.
I need just a soup son. A little soup son of.
Spoonful is all we need. What about the Supergirl? So Mike was talking about Supergirl and Lobo, right?
That was me too.
That was you?
That was me too.
Okay. Sorry, you meaning Justin. Okay, so I got confused. You were ping-ponging a lot there, so, because I'm a little loopy right now, so.
That's what happens when you're in two
Question
places
was
at
good.
once.
I was gonna say, man, you're split down the middle, bro.
Should we move on to our apology?
Yeah, I think it's time.
We have to apologize for something we said. It was
As you all remember,
very bad.
we did a very hilarious. I regret nothing.
No.
Hilarious segment about bloodlines and what that does to a film when that is attached to its title. We had different bloodlines from different franchises that we extrapolated.
We made up a lot of bloodlines,
Most notably Jurassic Park bloodlines,
which I
Mike,
still think is
genius.
debatably like it should happen.
Let it happen.
Someone call me.
Get this man into a room. He'll get it done.
Yeah.
So we saw Final Destination Bloodlines,
Yes, we did.
and it rules.
Yeah, that's good.
It might be the best Final Destination movie.
I'm not sure I would have ever placed the bet on having Final Destination, whatever this is, 12, like bring home all the other Final Destination movies and make them all make sense.
Make them all make
to have
sense.
some lore of like
Dude, we got Tony Todd one more time, rest in power.
oh yeah,
A legend of the genre, a legend period. But yeah, we were gonna watch the credits went up, and we were just like, what?
I mean, yeah, even right up to
Oh
the
my
end.
God.
Right up to the end, it's like,
Like-
wow, you like
You not only landed the plane, you pulled a Sully. You crashed it into the bay. You got all the passengers off the plane, and then you somehow got the plane back out of the river into the air. Did a loop through fireworks and landed on the tarmac. I don't understand.
and got there on time.
and got there on time.
On time, yeah.
That's funny.
Not one piece of luggage was missing.
No.
I was shocked. I was certain that movie was going to be trash, and it was not. And that is why we want to say I'm sorry.
Why do you think that changed? What do you think they did? What was the purpose? I mean, seriously, because that was an awesome movie.
I was going to say, yeah, you saw it, right, Cecil?
I think whoever
Okay,
which I don't know this because I didn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't so into it where I'm like, who wrote this movie? But whoever wrote that movie understood the genre, understood the assignment.
I was just going to say, clearly, the big thing that they really understood about the Final Destination movies is like the humor and the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is crucial to making these things work. 4 didn't really get any of it right, as far as I'm concerned. The Final Destination is bad.
This was like a 7-layer salad of humor and tone,
Like-
and
Burrito,
then and
yeah.
then lore. Yeah. You got the lore, which is
You get lore.
yeah, and then some more layers of just like cool stuff happening.
Oh,
so,
dude.
I don't know.
And then the psych out kill of the punk. I can't remember his name right now. The one that gets killed by an MRI, which is maybe tied with the logs as the best death in any of those movies.
Because they set that up in the trailer so well.
Oh, dude.
Like that's actually that's a good trailer setup where you're like, oh man, this, and then no, he didn't die.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when the soccer ball hit that girl in the head, and she fell in the garbage in the background. I was like, oh my god, yes. Like,
Yeah, there's so many
they
like little
really-
things going on, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? And then like, oh, distractions.
They genuinely-
good.
They genuinely understand what it takes to make a good Final Destination movie. They must
Yeah.
have really, and again, I'm speculating, but they really had to have been fans of the franchise and have been super dialed in as to what
Oh, for
about
sure.
this franchise works.
For sure.
Because I mean, is that the highest grossing one?
I don't have those numbers in front of me.
I do not either.
I don't have any numbers in front of me, so sure, we'll say it is.
You know what?
Yeah, you know what? It's probably I will say it's probably the highest grossing Final Destination movie out of all of them combined.
Whoa.
Probably. Maybe.
Bold claims. Bold claims made.
I just
Call it like I see it.
just call it like I see it.
Straight shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to know the numbers?
Let's do it.
They are
Oh,
really
yes.
bad.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Cecil, what do you got?
Bloodlines ranked in $138.1 million domestically,
That's just domestically?
$147.2 million internationally,
Hmm.
worldwide total of $285.3 million,
Damn.
placing it firmly, like you said, with that 7-layer burrito with the guac at top of the franchise chart.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so you guys are absolutely right.
I knew it. It's
Well-
almost like I didn't even need to look.
Well, when you're shooting from the hip and you're shooting true, you're hitting bullseyes every time.
All the time.
All the time. But back to the somber note. We're sorry. We talked a lot of shit about
Yeah,
that movie.
I know,
And that
it's-
movie ended up being legitimately great. So honestly, that gets me excited about the future of what Bloodlines can do for a movie.
Give me a call when somebody wants to write Jurassic Park Bloodlines.
Jurassic Park Bloodlines.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Honestly, I think you could probably imagine a prestige picture with Bloodlines, like The Social Network, Bloodlines. They are making a sequel to The Social Network about Zuckerberg and Congress. Put Bloodlines in front of that.
Yeah.
You got a hit, baby.
He's got kids now, right? I really don't know. I don't know anything about this dude.
It terrifies me, him having children.
Besides, he's a billionaire. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, could we just assume that, like, does it have to be about him in Congress? Couldn't we just like go like 50 years in the future and his kids are making a new social network, and it's like in conjunction with
Ready for this?
chips in your brain.
Ready for this? The sequel, Into the Future, Zuckerberg's kids, they're the ones who invent the grain in the Black Mirror episode, The Entire History of You. The Social Network sequel is a prequel to a Black Mirror episode.
Oh, and they changed their last name to Zuckerborg.
Oh shit. We're like, oh my god. What have we wrought?
Endgame.
Bloodlines Endgame.
Bloodline Zuckerborg Endgame.
Oh shit. You hear
Social
that?
Network. Social Network 3.
That's all that money from the box office, I hear.
Yeah,
That's receipts, I hear.
If only more people listen to us. we,
In time, sir, in time.
we're just giving these ideas out for free.
Ready? The King's Speech, Bloodlines.
Ooh.
You go into the future to the kids of the royal family. You got Prince Harry, who's kicked out, making Netflix stuff. Prince Harry lost all that beautiful hair. He's going to be king soon. Ironically. Dude's bald now, but he's going to be king. And then all of a sudden, cyborgs show up.
The Zuckerbergs show up.
Oh! Have we built a cinematic universe around the Zuckerbergs and Black Mirror? The Metalhead episode, those robots that are chasing the black and white,
Yeah,
those were
yeah.
made and funded by Prince William and the Zuckerberg Corporation.
Yep. We're just printing money right now.
Cut the check, Netflix. Cut the check.
Or what's next on the docket?
Next on the docket is another challenge to you, sir.
Okay.
Those of you who listened to the episode last time, just when we were entering in the last part of the hour, this gentleman here threw me a challenge through two different, vastly different movies in an insane genre and told me to come up with a synopsis for it. I failed. It was terrible. It did not work at all.
This is a hard challenge.
This is a hard challenge.
Yeah.
Interface seems to be down because it doesn't recognize my face.
Your face.
Yeah, it doesn't recognize my face.
Are you high?
No,
Right now?
This is so I think my inputs are maybe a little too loud, so they keep, getting me confused when you guys are talking.
Right.
Oh.
But I can't actually interface with.
Let me go push some there you go, push some
Some
buttons.
buttons,
Yes.
man.
Sounds awesome.
Okay, so you go do a
I'm going to do a synopsis or a summary
do a summary.
of the game. So for those of you who are just listening, or those of you who have forgot, or if you were drunk, or whatever have you, what this game is that we take two different kinds of movies. And they could be from any genre, any period, any decade. You mash those two genres together with a completely different genre of film, and you try to be able to create a synopsis of a brand new film in this universe. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Like, for me, I love these exercises because, for me, I feel it's the next step and stage of Hollywood. Is that they're just going to end up taking movies and being like, okay, I know we talk about this theoretically in pitches, but what if we actually did A Few Good Men mixed with Twister, and a tornado hits a naval base during a trial, and they don't stop the trial even though the tornado is inching closer and closer to the trial. But it's a romantic comedy about the power of love in the most extreme of circumstances. A Few Good Twisters is what this film would be called. And that is what this game is. Mike,
Yes.
as we witnessed before, smoked my ass last time because my synopsis was garbage. So now I'm going to...
subjective.
Well, it was subjectively bad. It's fine. I can be okay within myself to know it was terrible. But now, since we're getting ready to wrap up, I'm going to throw one at you before we go.
Okay. Ready.
Ready? Been thinking about this.
This camera? This camera? Okay.
This camera. All right.
We got hot ones.
I was just about to say that was very Sean Evans of you. We got this camera, this camera, this camera.
They've got a lot of cameras.
They have a lot of cameras.
We
Like,
only
what,
have
they
3 cameras.
They have like 5 or 6.
We need more
at
cameras.
least. One in that corner.
Like Matrix cameras.
We need a lightsaber cam.
Like 64 cameras.
Tony Stark cam.
Yeah. Okay.
Stark cam.
I'm stalling because I'm scared.
Okay. Here are the films that are going to be your canvas to create a brand new type of film that a coked out executive on wife number 3, 20 years down the line, is going to come up with because new ideas are so scarce in Hollywood.
This is the evil of what ChatGPT can do for people, because I think executives are just going to be like typing this stuff in and be like, give me a movie based on these things. And
It's basically Awesome-O
so
from the South Park episode.
we're doing this live.
Again,
I am ChatGPT.
he is Mike GPT. Okay, the first film
Yeah.
is a 1970s masterpiece. In that movie is Dog Day Afternoon.
Okay, so if I haven't seen the movie, can I pass?
If you've not seen the movie,
that will really
I've seen way too many movies. That
skew
is okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Now, if you would have been
Okay.
like Cat Day Morning, I would have been like,
Oh,
I've seen
shit.
that. Okay. No,
Here we
sorry,
go.
I'm stalling again.
No, you're good. Okay. The 1990s masterpiece, 1994, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Speed. Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Keanu Reeves. Dennis Hopper. Jeff Daniels.
Well, this movie I've seen.
Killer
Yes.
movie. That is your first movie.
It was just kittens. Okay.
Speed. That is your first movie. Your second movie.
Yes.
The 2003 romantic comedy sensation, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson is a journalist who is writing a piece on how to be able to get rid of a guy in 10 days, only to discover that guy, Matthew McConaughey, took his shirt off, and now they're in love. And she doesn't want to lose that guy in 10
I
days.
am also in love with him after he took his shirt off. All right.
His It's all right down south on McConaughey Way.
Okay, so I'm not going to
you got-
pass on that one, but
Okay, ready?
I've only seen that movie once, and it was a long, long time ago. But based on your
There's
synopsis,
not a
or-
lot going
no,
on too
but
much in that
okay,
movie.
okay.
It's fine.
Speed. How to lose a guy in 10 days.
If you want me to substitute How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, I will.
Nope.
No?
We'll keep
Okay.
it. We'll keep it.
Speed, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
And this is my
Those are the two movies that you
those are
have
my
to
two
match
movies
up
to fit into.
into this genre.
Okay.
And the genre is biopic.
Okay.
Can I have to
Yes.
this
Cecil, what do you
sounds
got?
This sounds exactly like the unholy mashup that you would expect from some coked out exec using ChatGPT.
Precisely.
This is a biopic of George Washington.
Oh, shit.
And it's when he's crossing the Delaware, like the boat is stuck in the current, and they have to get out of the boat safely. But
Okay.
as this is happening, his beloved, I don't know her name because I'm terrible with history.
Martha.
Yeah, Martha.
Yeah, her.
So it brings it right back to
Right.
that moment in Batman versus Superman. What'd you say, Martha? Martha. So yeah, that's in there.
Yep.
But
They-
wait,
they-
isn't the main character Denzel Washington rather than Washington? Because that's what they would confuse, right? Isn't that what would be going on here?
I was thinking more like George Washington Carver. That's what I was talking about. But whatever. We'll throw them all in there. Okay.
All the
so
Washingtons.
Denzel Washington plays George Washington Carver, who is actually friends with George Washington, the president.
Oh, shit.
Before he was president, even though that was like a really disparate, like
Vastly different periods
But
of
there's-
time in American history. That's fine.
but because of the way this river flows, there's a time vortex. So they actually get trapped in this time vortex together. So the three of them, I'm saying the three of them because Denzel Washington actually like gets sucked into this as himself. So there's George Washington Carver, George Washington, and Denzel Washington
shit.
are now all in this together, all
Washingtons.
vying for the love of Martha,
Okay.
which could be any Martha throughout time.
Oh, shit. Okay. Where does the
And
speed
this-
portion of this come through?
It's the river with the boat thing that I talked about earlier. It's fast. It's
So-
going
so-
fast, and they have to get off safely. But
Okay.
this is towards the end, like after they're all stuck on the boat. Martha's on the boat. They're going down the river super fast,
God, it's
and
Niagara Falls.
there's like
Oh,
the
shit,
falls.
okay,
It's
okay.
like it's the Potomac. Like there's no falls, but there's some rocks and stuff. And it's going like 3 miles an hour, but it's an old wooden boat. So if it hits a rock, it just disintegrates.
That would
and
be
they all,
50 miles an hour.
they all
all
die
gas, no
because they
brakes
can't
back
swim.
then.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
can swim, so they all just immediately sink and die. So even Denzel Washington.
Well, the
'cause-
wooden teeth are going to weigh down George.
Yeah,
Those are oak.
so there's
in there.
there's some flaws. There's some holes in this story. It needs a little bit of workshopping and maybe some storyboarding, but I think it can work.
Think it could work? Cecil, what do you think?
I think I'm missing a little bit of the
Wait, how do we lose a
the
guy
how
in
to
10
lose the
days? Yeah,
10 days.
how does
So-
Martha
so-
lose a guy in 10
so
days?
Martha-
never
Martha-
mind. I think we answered it.
Well, no, Martha, she's a young journalist. I know absolutely nothing about Martha Washington. So in this story, she's a young journalist, and she writes articles for the local paper, and she notices these Washingtons, all three of them, and she's not really sure about them, so she decides to follow them around and like see what they're all about, and she's trying to like prove that they're just like trying to be like some like masculine like douchey dudes being stuff, but then they get stuck on this boat together and they save her.
He's not just about the Continental Congress.
Yeah, and they all take their shirts off. And then she falls in love with all three of them at the same time. And then they all do speed. The drug, speed.
Oh shit, there's the speed. Okay. Oh shit. No wonder.
And then Keanu Reeves comes out and he's like, "It was just cans."
This movie went off the rails real fast.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
There's something in there.
You could find that on Tubi.
That's not my best work, but you know what? It's the work I've put in with the time I have.
I like it. Cecil, what do you think?
What about the title here? We got to have a slam dunk title.
Oh,
How to Speed in 10 Days?
Speed on the Potomac? No, that's too boring.
No,
Three Washingtons and a Little Martha?
no. That's closer.
Shit. I was thinking of 3 Minute a Baby. Didn't work. It's not even those movies either.
Right.
Shit.
Come on, we can't get stopped here.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say we got to keep this train.
Okay, we're calling this Speed 3.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Speed 3 is what we're starting
Hell yeah.
with. Speed 3.
Founding Fathers of Speed.
The founding fathers of speed.
Denzel Washington is
Denzel Washington.
a founding father somehow. You know what?
There's the time.
I'm into
There's the
it.
time vortex.
It's the time
Yeah,
vortex. They're doing speed. Literal
Okay, so
speed.
Time Vortex 1776, MPH.
Oh, shit.
Continental Congress X.
10 things I hate about speed.
Oh, shit. 10 things I hate about speed. 3.
3 things I hate about speed.
Oh, okay,
3.
So there's the Fast and the Furious. How about the Fast and the Founding?
Ooh, the Fast and the
Washington.
Founding.
Speed 3, The Fast and the Founding.
Washington
Ooh,
Drift.
Washington Drift.
Oh, shit.
Because we can mash a whole bunch of movies just in that one time.
Well, then we got to have Vin Diesel show up in this movie as Paul Revere. I live my life a quarter mile.
I
live my revolutions a quarter mile at a time.
Oh, damn.
I owe you a
Yeah,
10-second
that's
horse.
I owe you a 10-second horse.
good. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, shit. It's just him doing that, going from house to house. Like, what the fuck is he? What is he saying?
He's got coconuts.
Oh shit! Now the pythons. You know what? For the sheer insanity of it, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm giving it to you. See, yeah, we're getting. All right, that's
Okay,
it.
we'll do
That's-
this.
that's
we'll,
it.
we'll do this again. We'll do this again because
We'll get more streamlined with this. We've got some ideas on how to be able to refine this segment, but
Yeah, we want a ticker with it, just like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. all of that.
That's all of that. All of that. I hope everyone imagined
all of
this
that
is
there.
like a Price is Right type like wheel of like
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's my idea.
That was deranged.
Bloodlines? Are we still on Bloodlines? Or we,
No, we're way
Okay,
past
sorry.
Bloodline, Cecil.
I
Yeah.
almost want to throw Bloodlines on
Fast and the Furious 3 Washington's Bloodlines.
Continental Drift Bloodlines.
Continental Drift Bloodlines.
Vin Diesel as Paul Revere is an image I cannot get out of my mind.
People would watch that.
Dude, what if? Oh, see, that's the thing. Okay, we're gonna sidetrack. One last thought before we go.
Ooh, he's got
Fast and
this.
Furious is a time travel. Fast and Furious is a time travel movie. Dom and company end up going back to their old ways, doing like small time jacking of cars, and they jack the DeLorean from Doc Brown's.
Ooh, yeah, and then they all somehow all of them go back in time, and then yeah, trouble ensues.
And then you read history books and you just see like Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
Like yeah, they're like in the back. There's like Billy the Kid, Robin Banks, and they're in the back, just like These guys look familiar.
It'll be the first instance of creatine.
Guy looks like Vin Diesel.
It'll be like, why are there? What is a Monster Energy? As they're looking at this can.
Oh, yeah.
GNC.
The possibilities.
Creatine.
Possibilities are endless. So that being said, does that bring us to the end of our show?
Well, they're going to cut us off either way
We
because
kept it to a cool 20 minutes.
We love all you space truckers out there, just doing what you're supposed to be doing your job. It's what we're here for, doing our job.
We do our
making
thing.
sure that we keep you guys entertained so you don't crash out there, straight into some asteroid belt, or ending up into some Raiders pit.
Hey, if you've got some cool mashup ideas for movies,
please,
that are better than Fast and the
Fast to the
Furious
Future
3 Washingtons, then please let us know in the comments, and maybe we'll talk about that if it's good. Maybe even if it's bad too, because sometimes
it's Washington's 3 Tokyo Drift.
It can't get any worse than this.
All right, boys. I guess that's it for me, right? So
I was gonna say, cue the
I
music.
depart from the brood area, an environment best described as a petri dish with aspirations.
All right,
Endless,
Cecil.
moist, communal vibe, and I will see you guys back on the ship.
You really needed a vacation.
He said the word.
God, yeah. Godspeed, Cecil. Can't wait to have you back fully in tow, whatever it is.
Tau Ceti. Yeah. That's some sort of that's a thing. That's a thing.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. But no, Cecil, we'll be very happy to have you back. Have fun at the Chrysalis Canyon Cookout. Again, thank you to the Chrysalis Canyon Cookout for sponsoring the show today. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Cecil.
Thank you to you, Justin.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
And thank you to you vagabonds out there who are trucking in the wee hours of the night along with us. We hope you keep you entertained. Till next time, vagabonds.
Longest outro ever.